from Shirley's World. Been busy this morning, and just made my oh, that's the timer. The timer. And let's see what my little pies look like here. Oh, the heat. Okay, they look just about done. Just about done. Clear a spot here. I'm going to I'll turn this around just a minute as soon as I get these out of the oven. I don't want to burn them because they're small. I hope the apples are done. They could get a little bit browner, I think. Maybe one more minute. One more minute. Timer 1. I have to put my timer on for everything or I'll forget them. Hi. Yes. I had breakfast. Everybody's had breakfast. I see that the dog, I can hear the dog has something bad. Oh, he has the wrapper. The wrapper to the Pillsbury, the Pillsbury crusts. Dexter, you guys act like you're starving to death. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm about to take my little apple pie pockets out of the oven. Turn the timer off. Let's see what they look like now. A little bit browner, that's good. Don't want them to get overdone. I hope the apples are, here that they look like. I probably should have rubbed the crust with butter, and then they would have been prettier, but I'll do that next time. But that's my little pockets, and I thought this was such a great idea instead of making a big apple pie, because I still have lots of apples left. These are my Jonathan apples. And they're not shined up. They shine up really pretty, but yeah. So that's what I've been doing this morning, besides having breakfast and feeding the whole crew. Let's go over here and sit. The recipe for these little pockets and everything will be, I'm going to put, right after I get done here, I hope, I'll put them on my blog so that you can go to my blog, which is shirleysworld.blogspot.com. I'm well prepared. shirleysworld.blogspot.com. You can take a picture of that, or if you forget it, just Google Shirley's World. You'll find me. Okay. Let's go sit down for a minute. I just hope that the dogs can't get this. But you never know, you know. They burn their mouth, but when did that ever stop them? I don't know how I can. Let's feel done. I hope they're done. I certainly hope. That's the one thing that would ruin these if I didn't leave them in long enough. What do you think? Should I put them back in? Do you think they look done? I think they look done. They feel done. I lift them up and look at the bottom. up a messy one. Yeah, I think they're done, don't you? What do you think? Well, I'll try this and we'll just see. Okay, where did I put my coffee? I'm such a ditz sometimes. I don't have my right lens on, but I haven't sat down yet today except for breakfast, which I had scrambled eggs and a sprouted grain bread with my new apple butter I got at the organic food store yesterday, which is delicious. It's Amish made down in Millersburg, Ohio. We used to get jams and jellies from Mrs. Kaufman's Jams and Jellies. We had a store, it was like more than 20 years ago now. We had an antique and craft store in Avon, Ohio, in the French Creek district. There's lots of antique stores there. And I had a shop. You're about to start to eat. Hi, Fairest Thing. Oh, start bathing and blow drying chickens. Oh dear. You have a show? That'll be a job for today, won't it? How do the chickens like to be dried with the blow dryer? I've seen it done. I just wonder, do they like it? Do they like the heat? I see. Dexter, I see you. Yeah, we had an antique and craft shop in Avon for like, I don't know, 12 years, I think it was. 12 years. I gave it up when we moved to Medina because it was just too far to drive. I can keep an eye on on my things from here. So we gave it up then, sold all the inventory, and I swear that's the only time I ever made money at that little craft shop and antique shop. But we enjoyed it. It gave us an excuse to go to lots of auctions and things. So, and to buy wholesale at the crafts big sales, you know, the craft sales they'd have down in Columbus. But it was fun and gave me something to do. At that time I had quit work and I needed something to do, I guess. Yeah. That's Dexter here, wanting a little lovin'. Spirit's doing really well. She's back to normal. And she's chewing on something over here. I hope it's a toy. What are you doing? Oh, she was just, that's Spirit. Yeah, she's happy and feels good now. What was I talking about? My shop. Yeah, we had the jams and jellies from Mrs. Kaufman's, and this apple butter tastes exactly like hers. It's a different name, and I'm just wondering if she sort of expanded and changed the name of her instead of just Mrs. Kaufman's. But maybe all apple butter from the Amish country tastes the same. I don't know, but it is delicious. I love it. And pumpkin butter, that's another really, really good one. Those two for sure, besides the regular jams and jellies, of which strawberry jam is always my favorite. How about you? So I just came on to show you my little apple pockets. I think it's such a good idea because now I can keep one or two out for myself, and I can freeze the other ones individually for when I want a little dessert. So I think that's such a great idea instead of making a huge apple pie, because I don't know, you know, it's just me and I can't eat a whole apple pie. So I made my last one I made a couple weeks ago when my sister was here. And yes, we managed to finish it off, but these are going to be real convenient. It was fun to make. It's sort of like crafting. But I will have the whole recipe and step by step how I did it on my blog. So go visit and see. Oh, now I see Spirit is has gotten the paper from the pie crust. I use Pillsbury's ready-made pie crust that you just open the box and roll it out. You don't roll it, but you just open. I show on my blog, but you just straighten it out into a round sphere, and then you cut it in fourths, and then you start from there. But it's very good pie crust. I mean, it's almost as good, not quite as flaky, but almost as good as a regular making it yourself. The reason I don't like to make crusts and stuff like that myself is it makes such a mess of your counter with the flour and everything. I'm a messy person anyway as far as cooking. When I get done cooking something, I have a sink full of dishes. I've used every pot and pan in my repertoire and a million dishes and silverware. It's just a huge dishwasher full of things. So anything to make it easier nowadays is what I do. But I like the Pillsbury ready-made crusts. And that's about all. I'm just having my second cup of coffee here with this is my horse Echo on this one. I have one with Echo and one with Preacher on it that I had made. So what's everybody doing today? I am going, let me show you this one thing. I ordered this lamp. It's a lamp, let me show it to you. It's for when I'm crocheting. There's no light in this room at night. I mean, for me to try to crochet in this room, which I sit in this chair, and this, there's no light here. It's very hard to crochet when in dim lighting, especially when you're not a real good crocheter. This light, see this light? It's supposed to be real nice and bright, and it's supposed to be daylight light, and it's supposed to be broad spectrum. So it's not only just helping you see, it's also a broad spectrum light, which is supposed to help with the that SAD if you get sort of depressed in the winter from not enough light. So I put it all together, and this was not a one-man job. Thank goodness the girl that was washing my floors was here the day I put it together, because to get that bottom pole in that weighted bottom and get it on right and with the connections and everything is really takes two people. So anyway, I got it all together, following the directions step by step until it says, okay, now turn on your light and enjoy the lighting. Well, I flipped on the light, and guess what? It doesn't work. You can't imagine how upset I was. Doesn't work. I had also ordered extra bulbs. I got this from Harriet Carter's catalog, and it's a Bell & Howell light. I mean, it's not crap, but let's see, I don't know if you can see the name. See, Bell and Howell. But I even ordered extra bulbs, which cost me an extra $30. This lamp was $70 to begin with. So I replaced the bulb and tried it. Still doesn't work. So today I'm going to try to unscrew that bottom, which is going to be very difficult here by myself, and check the connections, because that's where the connections are, down there. I checked my plug. I checked everything to do with the outlet and everything. It's not that. So now, if me messing with the connections doesn't work, if I can get the thing back together then my handyman is coming Saturday, tomorrow, to fix my gutter, which blew off my house. So I'm just going to have him try to fix it. He's good at that kind of stuff. So that's my story about my light. I'm so disappointed in it, because it would be the perfect lighting for me. So that's my story of the light. The reason I'm not just sending it right back, it's such a pain in the neck to do that, to send something back when you order it online, you know, or order it from a catalog. But I'm going to have to if I don't get it to work, because that's way too much money just to forget about. So I just hope I can get it to work. So that's my stories of this morning. And I will be on later. If I get myself together, I may do another nursing story tonight. I'm not promising. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'll be on later for some reason or another, I'm sure. Maybe when I test my pies. All right. I'll see you later. Bye.